You know, Virginia Woolf once wrote,
"One cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well."
So we have spooky disembodied voices in this episode? Sounds promising.
Yeah, so today we're gonna have a gorgeous sole in a rich cream sauce.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
And mushy potatoes with soggy yellow Brussels sprouts.
Honestly, I was wondering where that smell was coming from.
That's all coming up on What Women Ate.
This is What Women Ate, the show that takes a look at history from the inside out, literally, because everything we do is powered by what we eat. We're cooking and eating the food of the past and looking at the lives of the women of every race and creed and culture who made it. It's history the way we like it, bite by bite.
In 1928, the famed novelist Virginia Woolf took a trip to the University of Cambridge, where she dined at 2 different colleges, one for men and one for women.
Something tells me this isn't going to end well for the ladies. Am I right?
I will not be taking that bet.
Welcome to College Dining, Men's Edition.
Lunch began with soles, spread with a counterpane of the whitest cream, save that it was branded here and there with brown spots like the spots on the flanks of a doe.
That's the good stuff right there.
Oh yeah. Apparently the service was excellent and the wine glasses were always full. The last course was basically poetry.
A confection rose, all sugar from the waves. To call it pudding and so relate it to rice and tapioca would be an insult.
Get in there.
There were 7 courses in all, actually. And just to remind you, this was lunch.
Wow, these college boys know how to live.
Totally.
And now let's have a look at lunch with the ladies.
Soup.
Smells. Well, smells.
Dig in.
Here was the soup. It was a plain soup. There was nothing to stir in. One could have seen through the transparent liquid any pattern that there might have been on the plate itself. But there was no pattern. The plate was plain.
No patterns for the ladies?
Nope. But at least it's time to move on to the main course.
Okay.
A homely trinity, suggesting the romps of cattle in a muddy market.
It's not just that the food was worse that got to Virginia Woolf.
Really? Because it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, but it was the disparity between the 2 experiences that really made her mad.
Plus, the ladies only get water to drink. The men had wine.
That's true.
Where's the wine?
Well, so she did what anyone would have done.
She went to her local bar for all-you-can-eat wings?
Kind of. She sat down and she wrote a speech.
Or that.
Well, she did go back to another women's college the next week and delivered it.
It is part of the novelists' convention not to mention soup and salmon and ducklings, as if soup and salmon and ducklings were of no importance whatsoever. Here, however, I shall take the liberty to defy that convention.
You know, that speech became the basis of her most famous feminist manifesto, A Room of One's Own.
Nope, food will do that to you. My dad actually used to steal the food off my plate while I was still eating.
Yeah?
So I evened up the score. I stole his beer.
Nice.
You can have the rest of that. Where's
thanks.
the wine for the men's
yes.
lunch? Can we get that?
Good call.
There we go. I'll just... That's better, thank you.
It turns out, though, campaigning for your right to eat the exact same multiple-course lunch as the men might not be the very best idea.
I mean, the men's lunch sounds delicious, but from a nutritional point of view, a lighter lunch and no wine is more conducive to getting shit done in the afternoon. Actually, women were probably more able to be productive while the men were most probably sleeping.
I'm gonna write my feminist manifesto tomorrow.
Good plan.
We'll see you next time on
What Women Ate.
Love our videos? Follow us on Instagram at WhatWomenAte and become a patron at www.patreon.com/WhatWomenAte.